now we shall understand what is meant by Ohm's law. So Ohm's law is nothing but V is equals to I into R. Okay, the voltage across any of the elective element, okay, the voltage across it is directly written as current into resistor. So V is equals to IR. So based on this equation, I will be writing the current equation here. Okay, so here I will take I towards the left side. So therefore, I can write it as I is equals to V divided by R. So this is the equation that we are getting from the Ohm's law. Okay, so I use this particular Ohm's law to write my current equations. So how I have to write I1? I1, how I have to write? VR. I is equals to VR, because that is the voltage that I have represented here. So therefore I1 is equals to VR by, what is the resistor that is here where the current I1 is flowing? It is 2R. So therefore I write VR by 2R. So this is the equation for I1. Next, so what equation I have to write it for I2? I2 is also the same, VR, the VR divided by, what is the resistor value that is here? It is 2 square R. I will write 2 square is equals to what? 4R. I will directly write it as 4R here. It is nothing but 2 square R, right? So therefore this is the equation of I2. Okay. Next, I3 we have directly taken it as 0 because we have considered V3 is equals to 0. So therefore I3 we have written it as 0. Okay, this is just an example. Okay. Now, in order to derive this equation, in order to derive this general equation, I will consider B3 as also 1. Okay, I will consider B3 as also 1. So when I am considering B3 is also 1, what is my equation of I3? I3 will be VR divided by 8R. So this voltage source divided by the resistor, that whatever we are considering the third branch. Okay, so this is I3. Next, how to write the equation for INS? Similarly, so VR divided by 2 to the power of N into R. So this equation for IN. So how I can write it for this? This I can write it as VR by 2 square R, right? And this I can write it as VR by 2QR. Okay. Now, I want to derive this voltage equation. So V naught is equals to, again, V naught is equals to, from the Ohm's law, I can write it as IT into RF. Why I am writing it as IT into RF? So the current flowing through the feedback resistor into the current. Okay, the current and the feedback resistor will give you the output voltage. But I have to write a negative sign here. Why I have to write a negative sign here? Because my feedback loop or the resistor is being connected to the inverting terminal, that is a negative terminal. So therefore I am writing minus here. Okay, let me take this as equation number 1. Let me take this as equation number 2. Now substitute 1 in 2. Okay, so therefore your equation will be V naught is equals to minus I1 plus I2 plus I3 till IN into RF. Okay. Next, I know that I1 I can write it as VR by 2R, right? So VR by 2R. Okay, and this equation will come into picture only if my V1 is equals to 1. And this equation will not come into picture, or that equation will tend to 0 if my binary number is equals to 0. Very important. This equation, I repeat once again, this equation will come into picture only if the binary number, whatever I am considering it, is equals to 1. This equation tends to 0 if my binary number is equals to 0. So therefore, I have to multiply with B1. Okay. Next, what is the I2 equation I have written here? So we are divided by 2 square into R into what I have tried. This equation I have got it because of B2. Right? That's what. The current will come into picture only if there is a switch, only when the switch is closed. Okay. So therefore I have to multiply with B2. Next, we are divided by 2 cube into R into B3 plus dash dash dash. What is the last equation? So we are divided by 2 to the power of n into R into Bn. Okay, into Rf. So this Rf I am retaining like that only. Right? Now what I have to do is, so I am coming to the last equation. So how to write the last equation? Whatever the common terms are there, let me take off all the common terms. Okay. So VR is common, right? VR is common in this bracket. Okay. R is also common. So therefore, I write minus VR by R. Okay. And this RF is there, right? Whatever the RF it is there here, that also I will take it here. RF it will come here. Next, what it will be left out in the bracket? VR is already there, and this B1 will come here. B1 and 2, 1 by 2, I can write it as 2 to the power of minus 1 plus B2, 2 to the power of minus 2, B3, 2 to the power of minus 3. Okay, like that, dash dash dash, Bn 2 to the power of minus n. This would be my last equation. But if, okay, if R is equals to Rf, okay, if R is equals to Rf, what happens? I can cancel these two terms. Let me assume that if R is equals to Rf, then what happens? These two terms will be cancelled. Your final equation will be V0 is equals to minus Vr into B1 into 2 to the power of minus 1 plus B2 into 2 to the power of minus 2 plus B3 into 2 to the power of minus 3 plus dash 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 Bn 2 to the power of minus n. So this is your final equation for the binary weighted DAC. I hope you have understood the concept of binary weighted DAC, okay, and how to write the current equations and how to substitute the equations in the V0 is equals to minus IT into RF, okay, and how we have taken the common, okay, and finally we are assuming R is equals to RF. Now one more important thing is there is a drawback. The drawback of this binary weighted resistor is, okay, I am writing the drawback here. So now this is a general diagram that we have considered. If we are writing for 8-bit DAC, we shall consider we are writing for 8-bit DAC. So there will be B1, B2, B3, B4, B5, B6, B7, B8. So likewise there is a B8 binary data. So binary data 8 idre, you should have 2R, 2 square R, 2 cube R, 2 to the power of 4 R, 2 to the power of 5 R, like that you have to have the resistor value still 2 to the power of 8 resistor values you should have. So that is the main drawback. The drawback of binary weighted resistor is as the number of bits that you are considering is growing, your resistor values also grows, and it is very difficult to implement or to fabricate or to get the resistor values of such a huge value. Okay, fabrications and implementation is very difficult because of resistor. This is the first point. Okay, and the second point is accuracy. You will not be getting a good accuracy if you are using the binary weighted DAC. Okay, so binary weighted DAC is one of the prominent technique or the first technique under the DAC, which will be converting the digital data to the analog data, and this is the structure of a binary weighted DAC. So which is having the main important components that you have to use in order to implement or to design the binary weighted DAC is resistors, binary weighted resistors, power supply, switches, op-amp, feedback, resistor. So these many elements are required in order to design the binary weighted DAC. And again, I hope you are clear with how to write the equations and how to substitute in this main equation. Okay, finally this will be your final expression for binary weighted DAC. And the drawback will be fabrication and the implementation is very difficult as we are growing the number of bits, and again the accuracy is little bit less. Okay, thank you.